challenge for an American ambassador is to actually create the circumstances in which he or she feels that they really run the country team. Presidents will provide ambassadors with a letter that says, "You are my representative," but then the ambassador has to go out and prove it. And it's challenging because the 14 or 15 US government agencies that are represented in an embassy, including from various intelligence branches, have their own systems. They have their own reporting channels. They are hired and fired and promoted and demoted by their own bureaucracies. And so an ambassador actually has to prove his or her capability of building a country team. In my case, it proved to be a little bit easier than in some others because just before becoming ambassador to Egypt in 1998, I was the acting head of intelligence in the State Department. And I sat on the National Intelligence Community's Executive Council. So I came out to my post, both in Cairo and then in Tel Aviv, with the intelligence branches and the embassies, knowing that I had worked very closely with, at that time, George Tenet, who was the Director of Central Intelligence. And just knowing that I could pick up the phone and call George, even though I didn't really have to at any point, I think helped build the kind of community that was critical. So I never felt that the intelligence folks were holding things back. There were things that I didn't ask them. Sources and methods very often were beyond what I was interested in. But I also felt that they never held something back for me that was relevant or germane to what I needed to know.
What about the back-channel communications regarding diplomacy policy, which went through the intelligence agencies' channels rather than the regular reporting channel back to state?
Well, you know, the beauty of back channels in the Israeli-American relationship is that there are many of them. It is not one back channel. The Prime Minister had his own back channel to Washington, and the intelligence agencies talk to each other. There are all kinds of hotlines that exist. I once compared the ambassador's role in Tel Aviv to being a kind of traffic cop, where you're watching this major intersection of mass communications involving various agencies. But you're more as an ambassador. You're not just watching this happen, but you have the ultimate responsibility of carrying out the president's program and ensuring that even the back channel dialogue becomes known to you and that it's heading in the right direction. We had a couple of examples during the Intifada with some of our intelligence folks who were working with assets on the ground that may not have been the ones that we wanted to work with on the policy side. But we worked that out. We talked about it. We conversed with Washington, with our respective interlocutors in Washington. They talked to each other, and we never really had a crisis over it. But there are day-to-day issues that have to be watched carefully.